Good morning students. बच्चे, in today's class I will be discussing with you exercise 5.1. In this exercise बच्चे, this is your question number 3. Examine the following functions for continuity, and the first question is fx is equal to x minus 5. As you already know that in this no value is given, that where to check continuity. So in such cases where any value is not given to check continuity, in that cases we always assume a value, that is c. We always assume a value c where we have to check the continuity. Clear? Now if I will put this c in this equation, I will get c minus 5. So it is my first step. I have to put this c in this equation. So I will get the value c minus 5. Now बच्चे, as I have already told you, now I have to find out the limit, because I can say that a function will be continuous only and only if the value of the function is equal to the limit of that function at the same point. So you look here, now I am finding out the limit of fx, x tends to c, is equal to limit x minus 5, x tends to c. Clear बच्चे? So it is already in simplified form, and when I will put the value of c over here, I will get c minus 5. Now you can check this value of the function and this value of the limit. Both are same. The value of the function and the value of the limit both are same. So we can say as f of c is equal to limit of fx, x tends to c, fx is continuous at x is equal to c, that is all the real numbers, that is at all the real numbers. Hope the first question, this question number 3, first part is being clear to you. Now बच्चे, I am moving to the next part, that is fx is equal to 1 upon x minus 5, and in your question this condition is being given to you, and that condition is x not equal to 5. What is that condition? The condition is x not equal to 5. So बच्चे, let df be the all the domain for the all the real numbers except 5. Now you will be asking why ma'am has written over except 5. Means why I have written this word बच्चे except 5. The reason for this is there. If I will put 5 in this part, what I will get? 5 minus 5, and then I will get 1 upon 0, which will be not defined, which will be not defined. So I will not use the value of x is equal to 5 and accept this x is equal to 5. All the values we can use. So now let's write our assumption, that is let c be any real number except 5, and fc will be 1 upon c minus 5. Because बच्चे, when I will put the value of c in this function, what I will get? 1 upon c minus 5. Clear? Also when I will find the limit of a function at x tends to c, what I will get बच्चे? I will get limit x tends to c 1 upon x minus 5, that will be equal to 1 upon c minus 5. Now again you see this value and this value both are same. These both values are same बच्चे. As these both values are same, what I can say, fc is equal to limit of fx, x tends to c. It means fx is equal to 1 upon x minus 5 is continuous for all real numbers except 5. It is continuous for all real numbers except 5. So these are the two parts of question number 3 which I have discussed with you till now. Now I will be moving to the third part, that is C part. And what is बच्चे your C part now? Just have a look over here. It is your C part, and in this C part your question is fx is equal to x square minus 25 upon x plus 5, that is x not equal to 5. Let df be the domain of all real numbers except x is equal to 5. Now again I have used this condition that x not equal to 5. The reason is same. If I will put here this value, my question will become not defined. What my question will become? Not defined. So बच्चे, now fc is equal to c square minus 25 upon c plus 5. Why I am using it? Because I have to find the function's value at C point, and this already you know, it can be written as c square minus 5 whole square, that is c plus 5. So you will get c plus 5 into c minus 5 upon c plus 5. These both will cancel out and the remaining part will be your c minus 5. Now let's move to the next, that is your limit. When you will find out the limit of fx, x tends to 0, that will be limit x tends to c, x square minus 25 upon x plus 5. It will come to be limit x tends to c, x plus 5 into x minus 5 upon x plus 5. First of all, we have to simplify this in the terms of x only. Now after this we have come to the value that limit x tends to c is x minus 5, and finally when we will put this c into this function left out, we will get c minus 5. Again you can see your this value and your this value both are same. It means we can generalize the formula, that is fc is equal to limit of fx x tends to c. Therefore बच्चे fx will be x square minus 25 upon x plus 5 is a continuous function except the number 5. Hope these three parts which I have told to you till now are very much clear to you all. This D part is as your homework. You have to do it yourself. And now let's move to next question, that is your question number 4. And what is this question number 4 बच्चे? It is very simple question. The question is saying prove that the function fx is equal to x to the power n. Prove that the function fx is equal to x to the power n is continuous at x equal to n, where n is a positive integer. Where n is a positive integer, fx is equal to x to the power n, and fn, when I will put in place of x I will put n, then what my functions become now? N to the power n. And now बच्चे, when I am putting the limit in this, what I will get? Limit fx x tends to n. My function changes to be this, limit of xn x tends to n. So finally I comes to the point n to the power n. Therefore fn is equal to limit of fx x tends to n. So what I can write? So this function fx is continuous at x is equal to n. Now we will be moving to the next question, that is question number 5. Is the function f defined by, if fx is equal to, two conditions are being given over here, x, if x is less than equal to 1, and then बच्चे 5 is given if x is greater than 1. Means if the value of x is equal to 1 or if the value of x is greater than 1, the function will be defined as x. And if the value of x will be greater than 1 over here, it will be defined by 5. And if the case is there that x is equal to 1 or x is less than 1, the function will be defined as x. Clear बच्चे? If these two conditions are there, x is equal to 1, x less than 1, function will be defined as x. And if the condition is this, then x is greater than 1, the function will be defined as 5. Now we have to check that the function is continuous at x is equal to 0 and the function is continuous at x is equal to 1, or it is continuous at x is equal to 2. So we will have 3 cases for doing this, and in that 3 cases, let's start with the first case, that is x is equal to 0, fx is equal to x. If I will put the value of x0 in this equation, what I will get? f0 is equal to 0. Now बच्चे I will find out the right hand limit. Whenever I have to find out right hand limit, what I have to do? Limit f of x, x tends to 0 positive, and it is 0 positive is greater than symbol we will use, and in this the fx will be limit of x tends to x, that will be 0, that will be 0. And in the left hand limit बच्चे, limit x tends to 0 negative, fx will be limit of 0 negative, and when we will put the value in this x, what I will get? I will get 0. What I will get? 0. Now as you see that f0 is equal to RHL is equal to LHL, and I will finally say that fx is continuous at x is equal to 0. Fx is continuous at x equal to 0. Now let's move to the second case, and in that case we are checking at x is equal to 1. What is here? fx is x, so when I will put the value 1, what I will get? Answer 1 only. And when I am finding out RHL, right hand limit fx is x tends to 1 positive, limit x tends to 1 positive is over here. बच्चे, if I am taking 1, what I will get? 5, because at greater than 1 the value is 5 over here. Now when I am moving to LHL, limit of fx, x tends to 1 negative, limit of x tends to 1 negative will give me 1. 1 negative mean बच्चे, I will use this part, this function I will use. So finally you can check this value 1, 5 and 1. These all 3 are not equal. As they are not equal, what I will be saying, f0 is equal to left hand limit, but it is not equal to right hand limit. Therefore this function is discontinuous at x is equal to 1. Therefore this function is discontinuous at x is equal to 1. And now we will move to the next part, that is the third case of this question. And that third case is बच्चे, that is your, we will find out at x is equal to 2. When I am using this function fx is equal to 5, so I will get f2 value will be 5, and my left hand limit fx x tends to 2 negative will be 5 and I will get the value of 5 only. Similarly, in the case of right hand limit also I will get 5. So at last I can conclude that f2 is equal to left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. Therefore, fx is continuous at x is equal to 2. So बच्चे, till now I have told you question number 3, 4 and 5. Now I will be telling you question number 6. And the question number 6 is fx is equal to two types function is being defined, that is 2x plus 3 if x is less than equal to 2 and 2x minus 3 if x is greater than equal to 2. So bache, first of all I am going to tell you that we have to check it at x c greater than 2, c less than 2 and c is equal to 2. At these three I have to check it out. So let me find out first the case 1, that is c is less than 2, fx is equal to 2x plus c, and fc, when I will put c value over here I will get 2c plus 3, and when I will put the limit bache x tends to c, which function I will use? I will use this function because I am using the condition of less than 2. Clear? So 2x plus 3 will give 2c plus 3 and it is continuous because this and this both are same. So my function will be continuous at x less than 2. My function will be continuous at x less than 2. Now let me move to case 2, that is c greater than 2. That is your fx is equal to 2x minus 3 and fc is equal to, when I will put beta, now see it is greater than 2, so which part I will use? I will use this part. So that's why I have used this function 2x minus 3. When I will put the value in this, what I will get? 2c minus 3. In the same way I will find the limit also. When I will find the limit, again I will get this value 2c minus 3. So as you are seeing this, they both are same, but I will be writing your function fx is continuous at x greater than 2. At 2 points we have checked it out, that is greater than 2 and less than 2. Now let's move to the third condition, that is c is equal to 2. And bache, this is your third condition, that is c is equal to 2. In this bache, when is equal to 2 we will use this function. When we are going for this is your right hand limit, we will use this function, and when we are going for left hand limit we will use this function, because in question it is been given to you that for 2x plus 3 is for x less than is equal to 2 and 2x minus 3 is for x greater than 2. These two conditions are already been given to in question. Again I have written over here because I have turned my page, you are not able to see that out. So now as per these conditions, when I am moving to right hand limit this is greater than, so this function I will use. When I will move for left hand limit I will use this function, and when I am at just putting the value I will use this function beta, because here value is equal to 2. So let's start now to put the values. When I am putting the value of c is equal to 2 in this function, what I will get? fc is equal to 2 into 2 plus 3, that is 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. And when I am doing left hand limit, that is 2x minus 3, that is x tends to 2 positive, I will get the value 1. Again when I am finding out left hand limit, I will get the value 7. And in this, as you are seeing beta, your fc value is not equal to left hand limit, so I will conclude that this is not continuous. It means this is discontinuous at x is equal to 2. So what is the result, bache? I can write down for this question. I can write down that fx is continuous at C less than 2 and at C greater than 2, but बच्चे fx is discontinuous at C is equal to 2. So this is all we have discussed till question number 6. We have discussed बच्चे till question number 6. Question number 7, 8, 9 and 10. 9 and 10 I am giving you for homework to practice. If you face any problem you can tell me out. Clear बच्चे? Question number 7, 8, 9 and 10 of exercise 5.1 is your homework. Thank you and have a nice day.